Okay, so this is a tutorial on basically setting up your 3D and creating a report for Phone 3D. So if you're a one-man band, what I'm doing now, you're going to skip. You're not going to do. Once this, I've emailed a file, which if you have multiple inspectors, this is a pretty easy way to set it up so that all your users are in, because the users, when you all share a computer, basically have to be set up by the master. So I'm the master. All right, so this file right here is a file I took out of 3D Inspection Systems 11. I'm going to download it because this is what you're going to have to do if you work for my company or a different company that has multiple inspectors. The cloud is essentially a shared cloud account, even though you pay for it individually when it's one company has several different licenses. So I download it, which is what we're doing now. Now that it's downloaded, I'm going to show it in folder. Now I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to cut. Then I'm going to find my documents. And 3D Inspection Systems 11 has to be closed for this to work. So then I find 3D Inspection System 11. You'll see the old one here. I'm going to basically right click and I'm going to paste. And it's going to ask me if I want to replace it. I'm going to replace it. Now, it's the same file, so I'm not going to bother replacing it. But you're going to replace it if you work for a company with multiple inspections, or if you're one of my inspectors. Now that that's done, you then start 3D. It opens to management. Then you're going to go to maintain. Going to go to inspectors. Actually, no, we're not, because it's already done. You're going to go to maintain. You're going to go to company info, and you're going to pick what inspector you are out of the list. So in this case, I'm doing it for Lou. So Lou, I'm going to pick Lou. So Lou is going to see 0011 when he goes to create a job. So he is now the default inspector. You need to be the default inspector for you to create them, upload them, download them to your phone, upload them from your phone, then download them back to your computer and have it all work. If you start mismatching inspectors, things are going to start getting wacko. So then we click Add New. I always punch in my full report name, how I do it, which is last name, CCP for my company, Chimney Check Professionals, then the address, and then I will go Control A, because that's going to be the name of my report, Control C, copy. Then I have to punch in and retype it. Now, we can do it differently. There's easier ways to do it, but this is just the way I do it, and I'm not willing to mess around and change. So the name will be first because the comma separates it. That tells this thing to put name first and last last. Then I click Edit. This is just the way I do it. There are many ways you can do it. Control V. I get rid of CCP and last, and that's my address, and that's going to be input in my report. At least that's the way I do it. Save and exit. Then I always paranoid, press save. I don't know if I need to. Then you go cloud, create and upload. I picked the form, was already picked. You got to tell it which form to create from. Then it's going to basically, it's got to do a little bit. Then you got to log in. So this is going to be your username and password. I'll email whoever's doing this, if they're with my company, their email, their username and password. You, if you're doing it with a different company, you would have to figure that out. If you're a lone man and you're you would have already figured that out with 3D inspection systems, and you would punch that in. Then you press OK. Now it's logging into the internet and it is uploading it. It is done being uploaded when this goes away. Now here's a rule of thumb. Glitches are a part of 3D inspection systems. I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, most people out there that I talk to who use 3D find this to be true. So a glitch that I have found is when you are uploading and downloading, you should do nothing else with 3D, or at least that 3D that you have open. You'll notice this is gone, so now we can do something. You start messing around trying to move this or do anything else, you are opening the door for a glitch, and sometimes that glitch will destroy your report. So you want good internet. So if you're driving and you have poor internet, you may not want to download while you're driving. Uploading is fine, uploading from the phone to 3D. Uploading from your computer to 3D, that's actually fine. But the downloading from the cloud to your computer, you're taking a risk if you're mobile. That's what I have found. It's a slight risk, but it is a risk. So this is all done. So now now it's uploaded. So now it's on my phone 3D. So I can now do whatever I want. I am going to have to do a separate video for what you do to 3D to download it. But for right now, let's assume now that I uploaded it, which I did. I downloaded it to my phone. Now I'm complete. I uploaded it. Now I'm going to download it. Same basic deal. Let's just do it from scratch here. I'm going to close. Now you'll notice it asks me if I want to close for sure. That is a way of saving stuff from being damaged in case there's a glitch. I always put that in. I advise it. Go to your preferences and tell it to do that so that it asks you every time. Once you get used to it, it's not such a pain in the butt. Activate later, because I haven't activated this one yet. So we uploaded it. Now we're pretending that we've downloaded it to the phone, did our report, blah, blah, blah. Cloud. Now I don't have the option to create because I didn't add a new yet. So now I go to cloud, convert a completed inspection, your username, your password. I always say remember, so it just keeps it. Press OK. Now it's retrieving it. Oh, excuse me. No, now it's retrieving the list. So you'll notice this one says complete. Notice you can remove one. If you remove anything here and then you click OK, it's done. You can't undo anything. That's how, unfortunately, 3D does not have any fail-safes. I think that is a tremendous flaw. There are no backups. There's no way to save. There's no way to change it. It's either upload it or download it, and that's all they give you. So it's complete, so I'm going to download it. If you click this and you press OK, you're done. So I have a tendency never to use that. So now the one, wait a minute. I created one and it's not here. Wait a minute. Oh, haha. Good. What an example. Let's go to maintain. Inspectors. No, sorry, let's not go here. Exit. Maintain company information. You'll notice 001111 is the default. Okay, well, 001111 is Lou. My name is John LeBaron. I'm 0001. I uploaded it with Lou as the default. So now John can't find it. I have to log in as Lou. So I'm going to pause and log in. Okay, so now we're going to do it right. Cloud in 3D, convert an inspection. Now it's logged in as somebody else. Now I see his inspection. So that can be irritating if you don't understand how it works. So I uploaded both of these early. We're just going to download one. I'm going to click OK. Are you sure it hasn't been completed? So obviously it's not been completed, so it asks you, but you can still download it if you want. because I actually, oh gosh, why is it doing that? Okay, let's try a different one. Are you sure you want to download it? Yes, I do. Oh, what you just saw so now it's downloading. So now it's completely downloaded because that thing went away, but now it's got to do the conversion process. So you still don't mess with it. You now got to let it do the conversion process, which actually takes an amazing amount of time. This is where you multitask. Hopefully you would download this and do something else. You could even open another 3D by right-clicking the icon and open 3D, and you can work with you can have multiple 3D inspection system programs open at one time. So you could do that. Anyway, so I'm going to pause this and wait for that to finish. Okay, at the very end, when it's all done, at your very last subheading, it will have the cursor. This can take a while, and sometimes you can think 3D inspection systems program is frozen and has to be shut down. Be patient. Generally speaking, it's just be patient. And again, while this is occurring, you don't mess with this program. You don't try to move it. You don't try to minus it. You don't try to do anything. You leave it alone. Okay, so there you go. So it's in. It's there. And now you just finish your report the way you normally would. There's nothing more to tell you. With all that, to basically download the program onto your phone, you basically install Phone 3D and you log in and you download. I mean, it's pretty simple. I'm going to do another video looking at the phone doing it, but for now, this gets you rolling.